If you are interested in knowing how to avoid thick trace while making your soap, this video is for you. So stick around. Let's begin. So number one is your measurement. You have to know how to measure accurately the size of oil that you'll be using and the size of your caustic soda and the water you'll be using to dissolve your caustic soda. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm listing the ingredients that we'll be using for this production. Let's dissolve our caustic soda. Pour the water inside a bowl and add your caustic soda. So stir it till it is clear. Then you put it one side for it to cool down. You know, caustic soda is always very hot and it's cloudy when you add it into water. So you have to stir it till everything is bright. You can see it's bright now. Let me put this aside for it to cool down. The second one is your oil. You have to heat it up to avoid thick trace in your soap. You have to heat it up on a low heat. And wait for it to get warm. It will not allow it to get too hot. Just allow it to warm. Then you can put it down. While we wait for the caustic soda to cool down. So let's allow it to cool down. So we have to add color. This is our color. We'll add it bit by bit. So to see if the color is okay like this, you can leave it. But if it's not okay by me or by you, you can add more. You want it to be very reddish in color, you can add more. So it's time to add our caustic soda. You can see how light it is. You can see how light it is. You can see how light it is. It's not thick. See? No thick trace. If you want me to make a video on how to measure your oil, your caustic soda, and your water, you can write it in the comment section if you want me to make a video on that. I'll gladly do it for you. If this is the first time you are coming across my channel or seeing my video, subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. It's time to add sodium sulfate. I'm supposed to melt it with water, but it's very light so it can dissolve easily. So I just put it like that and stir. If you're wondering what sodium sulfate is for, sodium sulfate helps the solution or help the soap to get stronger. It makes it to be strong. That is all it does. It makes the soap to be very strong. It's time to add glycerin. So we're adding 10 ml of glycerin. And stir. It's time to add perfume. We'll be adding 20 ml of perfume. We'll be adding 10 ml of perfume. Then after you finish turning it, you can turn it into your mold and wait for a few hours for it to cure, and your soap is ready. Please, anytime you finish mixing your soap, pour it into your mold immediately. Don't leave it and go out. You can see this one now. It's getting strong because I left it and went out. By the time I returned, the soap started stiffening. So don't make that mistake. This after 6 hours, the soap is already strong. So let's bring it out from the mold. You can see it is very solid. So you can start using it to wash clothes, plates or anything. You can see it very strong and smooth.